Welcome back to the Premodern Tournament here at Misty Mountain Games in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm Ben Rasmussen, here with Brian Kowal this round to bring you round two. We've got Sam Black versus John Donovan. BK, you want to talk about the decks?
All right, on the left, we have John Donovan. He's a Chicago player. He's playing a black aggro, I would say more mid-rangey deck featuring Braids and about a carded badgy cards. Looks really cool. And then on Sam's side, so Sam came to me a week or two ago, and he's like, "What if I just oathed up Dreadnoughts?" And this is what he this is where he ended up. So maybe we'll leave some surprises on what's going to happen here because
unconventional.
Yes, it's got some spice to it.
Yeah. So, jammed a couple decks together here, came up with what he's got here for us. So.
Yep, a nice Frankenstein monster of the two best decks of the format.
So we're just getting people. We're just getting people shuffled up here, and ready to go. It looks like we'll be with this momentarily.
I played against Sam the other night with this deck. It's
good time.
It's hilarious. It's we're in for a ride.
Yep. Sam was the winner last time for this tournament, correct?
He is. He's our most recent champion. Yeah, he won with a very innovative blue-white Parfait version.
Gotcha.
Going more for the counterspell angle than just like most Parfait kind of goes off of like green-white. Is more of a green-white deck. Tries to just put lots of permanents into play to control the board, control mana, counteract everything the opponent plays. And Sam's version was more counterspelly and just tried, rather than put it on the board, like just slowly just generate as many counterspells as possible so you could not effectively do anything.
Sounds like lots of fun.
Yeah.
I think we're a little more interactive today with this deck. Looks like he is taking a mulligan here, Sam, on going to 6. Let's see what these look like.
We called it Oath Knot, but yes.
There's at least a land in that hand. Okay, looks like we're starting off with a Flooded Strand into a land tax. Pretty stereotypical opening.
Well, his list is way different than the one I played against the other night too. I just want to point that out.
So we're gonna be surprised.
I'll be surprised what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
I just love Sam's approach to Magic in general. You know,
yeah, lots of fun. Really, just trying to, especially in a tournament like this, have the most fun. He's gonna get Duress here. Gonna get a choice between Gaia's Blessing, Vision Charm, Stifle, or this Scroll Rack that I think he's taking.
Yeah, obviously, Sam on more of a Parfait build of the deck now. And the big combo, as we all know, is Scroll Rack and Land Tax. Land Tax putting 3 lands in your hand of return if you have fewer lands than your opponent, and Scroll Rack letting you trade those cards for 3 brand new cards of return, effectively drawing 4 cards a turn.
And we drew Oaks there, I think, and moving along to John's turn 2. The Cave, 1 life ding there, and going for a Gerrard's Verdict.
Gerrard's Verdict, not the best against Land Tax.
Yeah.
Sam's going to be able to recover off of this card disadvantage very quickly.
Guy's Blessing, and I think that's the Vision Charm going into the yard there.
Good,
Sam going to do the thing the deck does, get some lands here. So 2 islands and a forest.
I wonder if it's correct to play a second land to make your opponent go down 2 cards when they're just going to get 3 from me playing the land.
Yeah. Although you did know you were going to get some hits there, but...
Yeah. Probably, I mean, the land tax deck will often just skip its second land drop
fair. That's fair. Okay, Mox Diamond and Sam is off to the races here with that.
Yeah, just the exact draw you'd want in this situation.
For sure, for sure.
You know, with the druids,
Yep.
with the scourge land and creature plays.
Yes. So now going to John's turn 3 here. He's in with a few. Looks like he's gonna fire off this Duress, and we've got the Vision Charmer. So it was the Stifle that went in the yard before. Leaving Sam with just 1 land, and John in the fun situation of, do I just try and play my game with 2 lands for a bit here?
I think he's going to choose to wisely.
He drew an Enlightened Tuner there.
Just the thing.
Okay, well now we're playing land 3. It's a Stronghold, I believe.
Priest of Gix. Gonna get a Rager.
That is a Stronghold, right?
Yeah. This is where you really run into trouble against these Parfait decks is by letting Sam just land tax once, it's good. It might not even be a payoff not right away, but down the line, every time a scroll rack comes up, it's gonna put him in a very position.
Yeah. So we're gonna resolve this land tax first, and then go find ourselves our. Well, I can tell you this: it's gonna hit a Dreadnought.
Oh, with the oath, yeah. Well, he's gonna oath, but he also has the Enlightened Tutor, so we're gonna see a lot of action coming in this upkeep.
Yeah. And he's got with the oath on the stack here. He's gonna take a second to think. Okay.
Oath.
So we're gonna.
Is he not oathing? That makes sense since he
doesn't have any way to interact with it.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna do the thing here. We've
All
got
right.
combo assembled. And as we know, Black very good at interacting with artifacts and enchantments, so
Yeah, he is playing white, so he has things like Vindicate, I'm guessing.
he does have 4 Vindicates, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah. But, you know, hey.
4 answers to anything. I've been there.
But I don't think we got any of them in our hands right now, so
Yeah, we'll be waiting for...
so I think he's just given up on worrying about this land situation. Just
Here's a Mindslicer.
yeah.
That's one we haven't seen in the old pre-modern arena.
So Mindslicer here on the screen here. This thing's gonna be an exciting one. Good. Oh,
It's a 4/3 for black 2. If it goes to the graveyard, both players discard their whole hand.
so a way to maybe recover some of that card advantage if you can figure out a way to get it in the yard here. And we do know that we're playing Braids, so there's a way.
I wonder if Sam's gonna. Well, I guess he's gonna rack before he. Well, this is a weird situation for Sam because if he racks before the oath, he's gonna just put all his basics in his graveyard, right? So he wants to oath first, I think, and then rack. So he's gonna be in a situation where he oaths Dreadnought and has no idea if he's actually going to be able to keep it in play.
Yeah, because we're gonna respond to the Dreadnought trigger here.
Yep.
Nice.
There's a blessing trigger, so it's gonna shuffle everything.
So interesting decision for him here, whether he responds to that or not.
Oh yeah, whether he just responds to us.
There's enough stifle type effects in his yard that he might want them in his deck here before he. There's at least 2.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're noting. Oh, we just got something on our sleeve here.
Gotta keep a clean oath.
Yeah. We wouldn't want that. Okay, so we're gonna resolve this blessing. Fairly unsurprising. And in the opponent's hand here, where we got a Dark Ritual and a Wasteland, which not doing a lot with that Wasteland in here. What's the other card he's got in his hand there? Couldn't quite make it out. Could you?
In Sam's hand?
No, in Donovan's hand. He's got a Wasteland and I thought no,
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. Sorry.
All right. So
Yeah,
now
Ritual, and I'm not sure what the other card was. So. Okay, well,
Sam will
we've stifled our.
no,
Not.
he got it.
Okay, and then bonus gravy, he actually gets a draw card. That was all before draw step.
Yep. Yep.
And we're gonna keep up with land production or mana production, I guess. So
Yep.
he actually gets to play a land 2, land 3, I guess. So we're going
How
all
about
in
another
and
Dreadnought
stifling.
and a Vision Charm. All right.
Okay. Well,
So a couple of 12/12s, not a bad turn 5.
yep. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. On the other side here,
Jonathan
Cave of
Webb
Koilos was not what we were looking
It looks
for.
like a Dark Ritual, and it almost looks like a Drain Life, but I don't think it's in this deck.
I don't see one of those in his deck, no. Well, unknown, and unfortunately for John, not a relevant card. We're going to go pack it up and move to game 2 here. Looking at sideboards, so Sam could be bringing in, what do we think here? He's got a Swords, it looks like, on his sideboard. That might be a card he wants.
Engineered Plague might be worth it just because of all the 1 toughness creatures in his opponent's deck.
And, I mean, Meddling Mage,
Well,
maybe?
I guess that's Priest of Gix.
I'm not actually sure if that's a thing that he wants to do.
I don't think I would go in the direction of Meddling. I'm not sure Sam has to change anything after that showing.
Yeah, for sure. Over on John's side, he's got a lot of options. Very heavy one of sideboard here.
I see a
Couple
big cool
unmasked.
one in Contamination.
Okay, there you
What do you-
go.
That's Contamination's in enchantment. It's all lands produce black mana, and you just have to sacrifice a creature every turn to keep it around.
Well, that's good, but does it? I mean, he does have Mox Diamond that he's working with
He
on the other
does,
side.
yeah.
So, does he?
I'm seeing powder kegs or anything to punish the Mox Diamonds for him.
Yeah.
Actually, looks like 0 anti-artifact.
Yeah, looking through
in
the
his
deck,
board.
this is sideboard here. So,
Planar Void is a pretty big one, I think, though. With the
yeah. Okay, so Planar Void.
unless yep.
Can get rid of this graveyard shenanigans, right? Or the Gaia's Blessing shenanigans, to be specific. Unmask is
Certainly,
maybe coming in.
Probably the Withered Wretch, I'm guessing, and
Yeah.
that Phyrexian Negator you can't really go wrong with either.
Maybe it's permanence.
I know.
Yeah. To be
they
fair,
had a 12
Sam's not doing any damage, so either unless he's got the 12/12 in place, so this thing's
when
either
they
top
have-
knot or
When
not.
they have the 12/12, it's kind of already over. You got bigger problems than losing all your permanents.
Yeah. So I don't know. Beyond that, I didn't see a lot of sideboarding.
Imagine playing a mono red deck and running up against this. Both halves of Sam's deck are just crazy good against you.
Yeah, definitely not your favorite time to be alive if you're in that spot. Any chat questions we can address there? I agree.
Does Sam have a fling main deck?
No. Sadly, Sam is playing neither Fling nor any non-diamond mana to cast such a card.
Yeah.
He's on.
It's pretty much Dreadnought only with
Oh, I lied.
Tax Rack.
I lied. He has Undiscovered Paradise. He could cast a Fling, actually. He's got 8 sources for it.
He could cast, he has more Mox Diamond for Undiscovered. He can cast anything.
Yeah.
He can cast Form of the Dragon.
DC wants to know how we're doing today. I'm doing great.
fine.
You're just
I'm jazzed. We had a great turnout. I'm really excited about the charity and the auction we got going on.
For sure. Yeah,
and always love doing coverage.
If you're in the area, you can still come down and buy some tickets to the charity event.
There are 4. Oh yeah. I got Will putting up pictures of everything we're auctioning. You can go on Discord or the Premodern Facebook group and see what's there. And all you gotta do is PayPal us, and we'll put tickets in for you.
Oh, there you go. You don't even have to come on down.
Nope, you don't have to be on site to win.
Excellent. How do you buy tickets online? Discord. Can we get a link to that Discord? The thing we have available? Asking a lot of our tech guy here.
Well, we got a Ravenous Rats turn 2 from John. Gonna get the Discord Paradise from CEO.
Moving on to sacking for Enlightened Tutor. This is gonna be Plains Enlightened Tutor, I imagine here. Oh, and we're preemptively showing off our there we go. So Plains Enlightened Tutor, damage off that.
Misty Mountain 2 at gmail.com. TWO is the address for PayPal.
Okay, moving to Sam's. He's already got that land tax online here on Undiscovered Paradise as his second land play there. Getting attacked by a rat.
And another rat.
We're just
2 rats and attacks. That's the story here.
Yeah, it's like going back to some medieval England here or something.
Yeah.
No plague though on these rats. They're ravenous.
Mm-hmm. This is such a rough place to be in for like ravenous rats against land tax is just
you're
naturally getting undone every turn.
Yep.
Times 3.
Not exactly the opening I think John was probably looking for to start this one off.
No, I don't know if I could keep him in, you know. it's a really big uphill battle.
Discord and PayPal are right above there for those who are looking. And as far as increments, it's dollar increments?
Yeah, just dollar increments. We're doing a $1 ticket. And yeah, like I said, we're auctioning off a bunch of things. It's in the pre-round group and on the Discord, or should be very quickly if it isn't already. And yeah, just write a note on what you're putting in a ticket for, and we'll get you added.
Hey, combo online here.
All right, you pounded, huh?
Yeah.
Got it. Played those 2 cards.
Put them in his deck, and they got drawn, and they're now on the board.
And
looks like we're going to 16 here for Sam. Not exactly putting a ton of pressure on his life total here.
Both teams playing hard here.
Yep. Okay, well, we got another Mindslicer in play here. It's a sweet foil one.
I love the Mindslicer. I love the art of this card. It's just.
So we're gonna go.
Kev Walker classic.
Gonna go ahead and looks like for 5 here, 5 on the scroll rack.
So he found his Oath of Druids.
And we got Oath going off. He's like, I'll just take these 2 off the top. I'm pretty sure there's some lands there.
Yeah, that's the popular land tag shortcut. For some reason, there's always 3 basics on top.
Yeah, it's very strange. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure Sam thought he was going to get attacked by Ravenous Rats here. And then Undiscovered.
Brewer's Paradise here.
Yeah.
John should be wastelanding himself at this point.
Well, I mean, Sam does have to actually find something to interact, like, in 2 turns here. That's probably not enough time.
In 2 turns?
I I mean, you got a 4/4,
He
a
doesn't-
4/3 on the board, right?
It doesn't. Yeah, it's,
Oh, look, I know. It's weird.
It's a 3-turn clock.
Yep. And then.
Oh, just in case.
Oh,
just so we don't have to lose our 7-card hand and have to somehow construct another one over the course of 2 turns.
Yeah, it'd be very strange if you had to do that. Okay, moving to.
It'd be good if the slicer dies for Sam. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it got pathed. I mean, things John has going for him. He's at 24 now.
Yeah.
That's more than you start
He
with.
has a life advantage.
Uh-huh.
He's going to add a 3rd rat to the board.
Ooh, we're just very ratty. Oh, thinking real hard about discarding this undiscovered paradise here.
We're working on it, Michael.
Who's in charge of our Discord? Do we have a Discord guy here at the...
I asked Will to do it, so
Well,
you're all counting on Will.
Okay, well, he's a good man. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, he will.
Okay, well, you got a Gush.
Gush from Sam.
We're
Could be a...
going to do a 6-card, 7-card? Well, I don't know. We got a million cards now.
How do you feel in a Magic game when you see 5 new cards usually, Ben?
I'm usually pretty happy when, it's not technically draw 5. It doesn't say that on the card, but it's draw 5.
What do you do at every turn?
You said seed 5 new cards. So does that count as index if you just see 5 new cards?
Index, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
basically what's going on here.
indexing. Only you don't have to put them back on top.
Yeah, you just are like, hey.
Instead of putting them back in any order, you put them back in any order into your hand.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna Oath.
Oh, we lost a Gush, so that's gonna hurt. There's 2.
Okay, well, his Engineered Plague went away.
Just cover this as if I don't know what's happening.
Oh, hey, look, there we go. There's a Dreadnought. I wonder what'll happen here. Oh, look, it's Stifle.
Now the Dreadnoughts, we're gonna go to the graveyard. Oh no, he has a Stifle, ladies and gentlemen! He stifled it! Oh my god!
Super surprising. So let's pretend for a minute that John was trying to construct a way to win here.
Yeah.
What series of cards would he have to draw to get back in this game?
Oh, first of all, he's gonna need 7 more Ravenous Rats to trade with this Dreadnought.
Okay, I think that won't work.
All right, so then we're gonna have to go to other creatures in our deck. Now, really, he just needs to get to, Vindicates and Smothers.
Yeah, those are options, I suppose. Did he do the thing you said to do? Did he?
What?
Did I miss that? Did he actually wasteland himself?
I think he did.
Okay.
All right. Engine off. Engine not off, though, because Sam gushed, and now it just has 2 lands with a undiscovered. All right, they're all coming in. Sam is going to...
Well, Sam's down
block
to
the
11.
Priest of Gix.
I mean, that's
makes the right block here.
weird. I wouldn't have expected a player of Sam's quality to make the right
And
call.
here's a Withered Wretch.
Oh, we're taking the damage to do that. Or we're not. Never mind.
No, the land he has in play is the Tainted Field.
Oh, okay. Well, we've moved on to not this round.
That'll do it. Sam will win the match 2-0.
I'll go check to see if we can
The
get...
discard deck, the land tax deck. Land tax defeats discard again.
So we might see about getting another match in here. Gonna move some things around to do so.
Big thing with land tax is how it can just undo any discard or land destruction strategy.
Yeah.
That's just insulates the deck against so many angles somebody might try to attack the format.
And there's some things that are not maybe super obvious there too, because you're not playing lands from your hand as much, so you have like an extra card or two even beyond the cards you're getting from land packs to be flopping back and forth at the top of your deck.
Right.
And you just end up with so many options that it I mean, as you can see in this matchup, right? John had him discard, I don't know, 4 cards that match, and at the end of the game, Sam had, he was playing cards just to get them out of his hand, and John was playing off the top of his deck. So,
Right. Yeah. Like, I mean, anytime the deck just gets to the point where it's seeing 4 new cards a turn, it's gonna avalanche anything.
For sure. For sure. Well, Sam was lucky enough to get a round 1 bye in this tournament as well.
He did randomly get the bye.
As if things didn't always go his way anyway. Where he has that. I don't actually
Known luck sack.
Yes,
Sam Black.
exactly. So he's at what are we? How many rounds we got in this tournament? 57 players.
I think we're still at 6. At 64 is 7. I think we have 6 rounds of Swiss, followed by a top 8.
Sounds good. So 2
down, 4 to go.
2 down, 4 to go here. I know that we've got our folks out on the floor here trying to find us another match to cover here. So you'll have to bear with us on that.
What would you have played today?
What would I have played today? Well, you see, I would have just grabbed red cards.
Red cards?
Yeah, because
How do you think you would have done against Sam's deck?
I don't think I would have done very well. The 2 modern tournaments or pre-modern tournaments I've played in, I've just decided that Fire Blast is a fun card and put that in.
It's definitely one of the more powerful cards in the format.
It does break my heart a little bit that Rock isn't good enough because
don't tell us that.
You're in the wrong room to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, PK and I are big fans.
Rock stands.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do we have a second match?
I'm looking. It seems like a lot of people are already in games, but I'm going to look at matches and see if I can get anyone on screen. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of just give some from the floor updates.
Classic Parfait finishing the round in the first 20 minutes and leaving us with nothing to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and then we get to be on camera, so that's the best part.
Yeah.
So you get to
This
see
won't
us.
lose us any viewers.
Didn't I play Boros? You're right. Good call, DC. I did play Astral Slide.
Oh, the Lightning Rift deck?
The Lightning Rift.
Yeah.
It's really a Lightning Rift deck.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah.
Rifter.
The first, but that was like, I think maybe the first tournament you ran of this at the store.
Probably, yeah.
That was before there was like a really solid metagame as far as that goes. I don't think I would do that again.
No. Yeah, probably not. It's not a great Parfait matchup. That's for sure.
Yeah, it didn't look like that would have gone well for me. Although I mean, at least I do have ways to interact with an enchantment or artifact.
All right.
So
it's a plus.
We are getting some new people.
Excellent.
I mean,
Ethan and
this
Sean.
black deck.
Okay. So I'll figure out who's.
This black deck that John played, it does have 4 Vindicate. That's more anti-artifact enchantment than a lot of people play.
So we have Ethan. You want to help me out here? Bollinger and Sean Robbins coming in as our new players. Looks like Ethan's on. Well, let's not trust our labeling here.
Looks like it might be another Parfait deck.
It is, in fact, that.
This is a lot like Sam's Parfait deck that he won the tournament with last time.
Okay.
The spontaneous generation gushing version, no oaths. He's going to be playing against Terrageddon.
And Terrageddon.
One of my favorites. I love this deck.
Doing things. Oh, we got some thresholding.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Mongoose, Werebear, Terravore, Weather Wayfinder, the classic 16.
And this card doesn't exist really.
Weather Wayfarer. You know what that does? It's a 1/1 for 1 white. And
this is the go get lands.
If your opponent has more land,
land
if your opponent has more lands than you, you can pay a white and search your deck for any land in your deck. Awesome.
Fanchon.
That's Ethan. Yeah.
To answer the chat's question here, if I can spell Fanchon's name, he does look like he's on a replenish Selesnya. Yep.
Nobody knows what Celestia means.
Sorry. Pre-modern. Blue,
green white.
Green white.
Green
white. That's
white.
what Selesnya is.
We just call it green white around here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Green white Enchantress, but DC has it right.
Right.
Okay, so we're bear with us while we get folks.
What game are they in?
3.
They're in game 3. We're going to start off with a Mox Diamond and land tags. Never seen this before.
I call it the fix.
Okay. It's, we've got the classic problem here. We've got ourselves a Wasteland that's not going to do anything. Although, am I seeing a Mox Diamond of his own? Yes, okay.
Terraform is one of the decks that can play the land tax game better than a lot of them.
Okay, so we're going to seal this, I assume?
Yeah, I think he's going to seal, and he's going to kill that land tax.
Sure.
Like you oughta.
Okay, well, we got replacements perhaps coming here with the Enlightened Tutor.
He's got a grip of counter spells here.
Yeah, I was trying to. Is that actual counter spell?
I think it is actual counter spell.
Okay, yeah, that's the masks
Yeah.
for it. Okay. Sorry, all I have at my house is a pile of revised white border counter spells. That's what I kept. Okay, we've got that aforementioned Weathered Wayfarer here.
Yeah, now who's the land taxer?
Well, I think
Looks like it's gonna be Ethan.
same deal. It's weird how that worked out for him. Redundancy and whatnot.
Is that your favorite counterspell art, the original?
It is partly because I have a couple signed by Mark Poole.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Cool.
yeah, so I use those when allowed. Life totals. I think we're explaining how to use our sweet life total device there. Okay, so this is a Phyrexian Furnace, if I'm not...
Yeah, it's gonna munch away at Sean's graveyard, keep him from Threshold. Probably keep the Terravores under control.
Looks that way. What do you think Ethan brought in this matchup there? Probably maybe a Plague?
I don't even have a ton for this one.
Yeah, Wrath maybe?
Yeah, Plague can be pretty good against the Mongooses. And Wayfarer.
Yeah.
Right, Sean's got an Aura of Silence. He's going to kill the second land tax.
Oops, so
And he's going to throw his Weather Wayfarer at Ethan.
okay, well, it did do a damage. It went across the table just like that, so, you know. Okay, so we're removing cards. Okay, well, we're going to sit tight here. Moving to...
And that's the key, controlling land tax. He's doesn't have much of a clock himself, and with a lot of his deck based off Threshold, might be difficult getting to a point where he's really doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's got to... Okay, we've doubled our clock. Oh, maybe not.
Not so fast, says Ethan.
Okay, let's got this
Counterspell Mongoose.
coming back. Play it again.
So Ethan's definitely has time to wait here.
Yeah.
Put something back together. Find some more pieces of junk to put in play.
Okay, we got a discussion going on here. What's going on? Oh, he's getting ported. Let's see. No more cards in that yard for Sean. It'd be real hard to move that up.
This Wayfarer could go the whole way, though.
Yeah. I don't believe it. I think it'll be hard. I believe Ethan will put up a little bit of resistance here. Okay, so we're decided that he needs a card.
He's getting a little impatient.
I mean, he is under a lot of aforementioned pressure here. So
He's got a mere 17 turns to solve this Weathered Wayfarer.
okay, we're ported again. We didn't attack this time. Okay. Do we know why?
I don't. Maybe he's
He wants to.
expecting a land. I don't know.
I mean, he's got plenty of time to do exactly this. Get to the weird state of this where you can just have all your lands be Mox Diamonds instead.
If Sean just hadn't played his Rashawn board, if he just finds a wasteland, that's what has to happen here.
Yeah.
And Ethan will stop playing his Undiscovered Paradise.
Well, the
we'll just have a good no-land game.
Wasteland plus Port actually lets him lock that down, right? Because he can lock the thing down or the Paradise down, and then Wasteland. Can't get away.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it gets away on the next turn, so
The
you can kill
hard
it
lock.
Yeah.
But you think you'd see that? Oh, now you can't tap it
Yeah, it's
for mana.
not really.
Maybe he should be tapping for mana in response every time.
No. Well, yeah, because then you could get yourself get it in play for
Right.
when you need it. Interesting. Currently, neither of these players seem to be interested in doing a whole lot of damage.
I mean, he's never going to want to add another land to the board. You know.
So what do we,
Wow, Terragon has City of Solitude. That could be a big game changer.
City of Solitude.
Players can't play spells or
spells.
activate abilities on their opponent's turn.
Yeah. The reason the Undiscovered Paradise is staying on the table there is it's getting ported. He's not tapping it for mana. So we're continuing the joy of a port. Okay. Finally, he's accelerating this clock. Just gonna go ahead and get himself an island here with Flooded Strand. And okay, so obviously Terragon here looking to find one of his creatures to do something in the attack level, but
Which of his, I don't know, his creature. All his creatures are 1/1s.
yeah.
Well, the Terravor's pretty good.
Terravor's bigger, right?
Yeah, there's bound to be a lot of lands in Ethan's graveyard at this point.
Yeah, there looks like he's got at least 3. It's a 3/3, a 4/4 actually, because there's a cycling land in the yard there. But okay, we've got an ivory tower in here, and me, the old man that I am, I did not know that art existed.
Yeah, that's a newer artwork, and they recently gold bordered it during Dominaria Remastered.
Okay, yeah, I got the OG. It's
Yep.
okay.
Nice play set of antiquities,
Yeah, not quite that OG. We've got medium OG. 4th edition, was it? Adam? Chronicles, maybe? I don't know. It's way.
Ethan's got a gush, so he's looking to get some islands into play to
Return them?
return them, and that's always the fun interaction with Parfait is like they think they can lay lands, and then they find out they.
Okay, well, we thought we were going to maybe move the game with that Sylvan library, but he had a lot of life to play with, so counterspell that.
Yeah. Probably +4 cards.
Yeah, it would have been a card you didn't want to have in play there. Okay, well, we got part of the combo. Do we got any removal for this thing in our hands?
Ethan has Spontaneous Generation in his hand. Will allow him to put a 1/1 into play for each card in his hand.
We get Saproleans.
Yeah, that's the win condition.
It's a good way to win. I mean, I don't think we sided in Terragon deck decided in Engineered Flag.
They might.
Well, maybe.
It's not unheard of because he knows that's Ethan's win condition.
That's fair. How many Mox Diamonds will he see today? Well, there's
A healthy amount.
yeah. I mean, let's just say the price tag is not keeping him out of the format here.
I know I lent my playset out.
I also lent my playset out today.
Mike, you.
Nope, mine are still at home.
Oh no,
Okay,
no
okay.
takers on Mike's Mox Diamonds.
Okay, well,
All right, a big old scroll rack for Ethan.
trying to figure out what order we're putting things back on top here.
City of Solitude
Yep,
is gonna mess with it.
we're gonna say no more counter spells.
Yeah. Absolutely has to deal with that in this game.
How many ways does he have to do that? We'd like to see. We're getting some donations. I see there.
Sam's deck actually has less anti-artifact enchantment than a lot of versions. Yeah, only has one Seal of Cleansing main, no auras, and the board is just 4-0. So there's only like one actual disenchant effect in the entire 75.
Okay, so that Sapperling card. Hey, look at that. I think we're cheating and putting squirrels into play.
No, it's a Sapperling.
Oh, are those Sapperlings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the ugly ass Sapperling that was originally made.
Okay.
Ugly? I think it's cool.
Oh, I always thought it looked really goofy,
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
but it's pretty classic.
Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and there's library and a Terravor. So this Terravor is looks like it's a one. I'm counting 4, but I can't be sure.
It's bigger than a 1/1, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is bigger than. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well, that doesn't really matter. We'll find out how big it was here in a second.
Yeah.
Just a 3.
It was a 3. Okay. Okay, so we're going to 19 and 13 now, and firmly in control here with the control deck at this point.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's pulling into a good spot.
I think if he did side in those, we're gonna
He does have to main phase everything. Even his Scrorex can't be
can't be
used on his
activated.
opponent's
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, that's an interesting thing from a like current Magic design scenario. That wouldn't be the way that card would be kind of written today. It would be maybe shut you down in one way, but not both.
Yeah. Surprised he's not jamming the land taxes back in.
Yeah. Cataclysm. That'd be a card that could happen here.
He plays Armageddons and not Cataclysms, but he has 2 Cataclysms on the board.
Yep.
Although it's not always the best card against Parfait, because they kind of do put the whole grab bag out there of enchantments, artifacts, and lands.
Yeah.
The Mox Diamond enchantment land creature combination is kind of your trick in Terragon, and when you see the opponent doing the same thing, it's
Hard to.
it can be rough.
Okay, so we're resolved our Sylvan Library there, and are playing a
Mulch,
good old mulch.
and he got to he knew he was going to get at least one or 2 off that.
Yeah.
Sylvan just left it untapped and picked up 2 more.
Okay, well, we're gonna get ourselves a Treetop Village.
Now
and
who's the card advantage deck?
Terravor again. So we're looking at. I don't know if the Terravor got bigger or not, so I think it's still just a 3-power guy. 57 people in the tournament today.
what if
Dr.
Ethan's-
Manelia.
What if Ethan swings with his tokens and then blessings his lands back into his deck to kill the Terravor? I want to see it.
Well,
Didn't happen.
it didn't
Bummer.
happen.
DDTP.
Okay, well, moving along
He
here.
could have had it. He could have done it.
Weird.
You get the Guy's Blessing a Terror out. It's the best.
Okay, well, scroll racking for 2 here. And doing all his stuff main phase as City of Solitude's making it.
If he has to.
More Guy's Blessing. Okay, so interesting decision to throw another land in the air.
Oh, no Terravor.
No Terravor now, but I guess he's exiled 2 of them. So we removed from game here.
It's exiled.
Okay, it's exiled. It is pre-modern.
Roof of the game is much more acceptable in these parts. So
Okay. I'll just be sure not to RFG anything.
we're allowed to say exiled, right?
I think they reprinted some of these cards. They have the new wording on them. So. Okay, we're spinning the fun of our Sylvan library here. I keep leaning over like I'm going to be able to see the cards that he's like hiding from us. I just can't quite do that.
Just can't quite look over his shoulder.
It doesn't really work. Okay, it looks like we kept one of the cards extra. So going to 9 here. Is that an Antiquity Sanctuary? Monastery. That's what those things are called.
Antiquity Monastery. It's a 4/4 get threshold, which Sean
does now.
Very healthily
has made
attained.
I saw that with that Guy's Blessing, Ethan had put his furnace back in to try and maybe mitigate that if he can find it, but obviously not immediately going to be able to do that. Let's see. It looks like we've got some lands. We're passing. We got some manlands to activate here.
Actually, but they can't because he has City of Solitude in play. It's the City of Solitude honestly working for Ethan at this point.
Is he going to try here? And we're going to find out we can't do this?
You can't port. No, he can't port right now.
Can't port. Oh, we should maybe see if we can do something about that. We're going to let the players know that they can't do that thing.
Cannot invade his solitude like that.
We have successfully sent our man Mikey out there.
Fixing game states, that's what we do.
Yeah, it's just for what it's worth, we are running this at regular competitive level just for this reason right here. We don't have a massive judge staff on here to watch all those kinds of things. We want to make sure that the way it's supposed to happen is the way that it happens.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I wonder if he thought he was going to block with his manlands.
I kind of think that was the way that his turn looked to me. So, I think he's going to be a sad panda bear here.
Man, it's a seal his own city. Stay alive.
Yeah. Well, he's at 4 too, so now those blocks are looking a lot more difficult. With he's got 5 snaps in there. Oh, yeah, we have scooped it up. I think he has become a victim of his own city.
Yep, sideboarded himself right out of the game.
Well,
but can't really blame him bringing City Solitude.
No, it makes
counter
sense.
Spell pile.
No, it makes a lot of sense. It's just sometimes you're gonna get yourself. So we've got this was a 1-0-1-0 matchup, correct? Do we know? Or did we just grab in?
I think so.
It looks like it. They were at table 15. So
that's not them, though.
They're at table 5.
They're at table 5. Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
It'll move on to 2-0.
So, yep, 2-0. And then Sean's certainly not out of it with a single loss here. So, well, we've got time in the round getting called here, so I think we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a break and come back to you folks with round 3.
Yeah, and we'll try to get more information on the auction.
Yeah, well, maybe
by next round.